My beloved child, I see you reading these words and opening your heart to me, filled with faith and the hope that life will go well for you. Do not believe anyone who says you do not deserve that joy. Do not waste your time on empty ideas or those who criticize you unfairly. You are my precious daughter, my dear son, and I have seen how you have turned your heart toward me in love. I have named you an heir to everything good, to all that is pure and kind, beautiful and honest. You will achieve the dreams you have built on the foundations of truth and goodness. For I am the one who strengthens you, the one who prepares you, as long as you are willing to walk with me. You are in this world for a reason, no matter the mistakes of the past or the failures you have endured. I have already forgiven the errors you confessed. By the power of my sacrifice and resurrection, I offer you a brand new chance to begin again. I want you to lift your head with courage, leading your household in hope. I will silence those who have disrespected you, displaying publicly how much I love you. No one will be able to claim that you are worthless, because I, the Almighty God, rescue you from the depths, breathe life into your weary bones, and show you day by day the immeasurable extent of my love. Believe me, and accept this love with an open heart. Let no condition keep you from receiving what I long to pour over your life. Eternal blessing, everlasting happiness, and the hope of heaven itself hinge on you embracing the reality of my care. Do not stop declaring your love for me. Do not stop trusting me. In good times and in trials, I am always by your side. I love you deeply, which is why I come now with a special message. I have seen your faith growing, fiery, active, alive. You trust in my timing, waiting for the blessings I have promised to pour out. You know I am building an army of brave souls who live with determination, who share my love with others, and allow my spirit to renew them from head to toe. You are part of that bold company. Keep watch over what you allow into your life. Guard your eyes and your ears carefully. Let my words have the highest priority. Let them feed your soul until you overflow. Read, listen, speak, write, sing. Whatever I inspire you to do, let it come from your spirit and in sincerity. I will give you great blessings, but they must be cared for. I am not raising you up so that you can boast about your authority or grow proud. If you want these blessings to multiply, keep your heart humble. Do not let gossip or evil speech escape your lips. Do not harm those who appreciate you or those who provide your livelihood. Put your effort into working well, into being a source of good to your loved ones and everyone around you. I have chosen you to bear fruit, to journey to the places I send you, and to see abundance flow into your home. I speak to you now as a friend. If you want real change in your life, decide to obey me and walk with me. Tell me you will do this. You stand on the threshold of a new stage, and if you listen to my guidance, you will triumph. I have called you to fight for the well-being of your family, to emerge victorious in every battle, to sense my presence in your successes and your daily joys. Let your praise ring out. Let your attitude of gratitude radiate from your heart until everyone in your home is filled with light and thanksgiving. You are my daughter, my son. You are a champion, and I will bless you for sure. I did not make a mistake in choosing you. I know exactly what I am doing, and I want you to know the depth of my love. Pay attention to what I say now. Do not ignore this voice. Open your heart wide to these words and share with me what you think. I tell you, I will never stop reminding you each day that I love you, and I will keep finding sweet ways to show you that you are surrounded, protected, and consistently cared for by my hand. My affection does not waver, for our bond is a covenant sealed by my own sacrifice and sustained by the presence of my Spirit. That Spirit burns within you like a purifying flame, uprooting the painful memories that once weighed you down, and replacing them with the stillness of my peace. It brings a powerful calm into your heart, refreshing your soul, helping you stand again, and motivating you to care for your loved ones. The power I offer you is intertwined with my eternal love. I came to save you and to promise you a place in heaven with me. One day you will be here at my side. But while your feet walk the earth, I want each night to be a time when you recall these words, even as your tired eyes close. Lay your head on your pillow, set aside your fears, and lift your hands to receive this healing anointing. Let it bring rest to your body and soul. You will lie down in peace, free from turmoil. Then in the morning when you wake, you will sense a new refreshment in your spirit that drives away worries. Yes, I will continue nudging you gently. You need to hear that I love you, that I cherish you, that I treasure you. I'm working constantly on your behalf to clear your path so that all may go well. I watch over your family, that they may dwell in harmony and grow in wisdom. I desire that nothing lack in your home, and that every debt be canceled. Let my voice guide you and feel my loving arms around you, for I will never stop reminding you of my eternal, miraculous affection. Tell me that you want to hear me and feel my presence, that you love me, and you will see how well things go. I designed your future long before you were born. I hold in my hands the blessings you crave and the dreams you carry in your heart. Each prayer you offer on behalf of those you love is written in my book. Nothing escapes me. There is an appointed time for every good gift to be released. My wish is to bless you, to open the doors that will foster greater wisdom, stronger faith, deeper humility, and the perseverance you need. You are my treasured child. I planted you in a place where you can grow and yield fruit. The map to your blessing is already in your hands. It is found in my word. Study it with courage and confidence. Hold it close in your heart and let its truth shape your decisions. If your past was full of failure, if you gave up repeatedly, if you lost good opportunities, I want you to speak out loud these words of hope. I want to hear them from your lips. My past is behind me. From this day forward, my life, my family, my future will be blessed. Lift your voice boldly and say it again. My past is behind me. From this day forward, my life, my family, my future will be blessed. Never feel ashamed to speak forth my promises in front of others, for there is eternal life in my words, miraculous powers, and supernatural answers. When you encounter challenges that seem impossible, my living word will grant you wisdom to overcome. Open the scriptures often, with a longing to learn and grow. While you read, you will sense my nearness. I will guide you phrase by phrase, revealing who you truly are and revealing who I am. So you need never again fear my love or imagine that I will crush you every time you stumble. I have come to dwell in your heart, and with me I bring showers of blessings and new opportunities. I come with grace and forgiveness and the divine strength you need. I come with a solid purpose for you and your household. I come to chase away the devourer who tries to snatch away your joy. Give yourself to me completely. Trust me without holding back, and you will experience abundant happiness. This was written and foreseen since before you even came into this world. I love you with a love no one can destroy. No one can harm you as long as I am your shield. I will deliver you from the problems you face. I will provide the answers you need. Today, even now, you will witness evidence of how great my devotion is toward you. Let your heart be at peace, for I will fill you with sweet tranquility. This very moment, let my love stir in you, removing every burden. If you feel lost or exhausted today, not sure which path to follow, pause and be still with me. Do not think you are wasting time. This time with me is for your good. Close your eyes if you must, or take a quiet walk in the sunlight. Let my words run through your mind, Breathe in my love surrounding you. Feel my hand gently stroking your head. I will be right there to embrace you, so you will know how special you are to me, how special you have always been. I do not change over time. I do not amend my promises. I will not leave you alone. I will not abandon you. If you believe that your sins are forgiven, if you are ready to let me forget your mistakes and bury your past, if you welcome the unchanging love of an almighty God, then every promise of life in my word becomes yours. Believe in me, and living waters will flow through you. Trust in me, and you will receive the courage and strength to push back the forces of darkness that threaten your mind. I long for each day to be wonderful for you. This day, tomorrow, the entire month, all your years. Start each morning with me, listening to my voice, sharing your frustrations, recounting your joys. Let us plan your goals together. Let us trace the path to your dreams, side by side. Take the pressure off yourself, for I see how you live with tension and fear that I will punish you, or that I am angry, because you have fallen short. But you are my cherished daughter, my precious son, and I want you to remember these truths I am whispering to your heart. There is mercy. There is power in my shed blood. There is peace and salvation. There is eternal, abundant life in my resurrection. From this moment onward, you will sense an incredible confidence, a wonderful security, a love so deep you might never have felt it before. Come to me every day to hear my whispers, to confide in me. Whatever comes, I will help you start each new dawn with a heart filled with faith and calm. Believe my words. You will succeed. Everyone will see that I am at your side. Your blessing is on the way, and nothing can stand in its path. Soon you will see the answers to your prayers. Your needs will be met, and your strength will be restored. Someone dear to your heart will return, or you will reconcile with someone who has grown distant. I share these things so that you fill yourself with courage, so that your joy begins even now. Soon enough, people who are dear to you will come looking for you, and you will greet them with a radiant face. They will behold the renewed smile that speaks of hope. They will witness the wonder I have given you. My word has been declared, and abundance is spoken over your life. I do not deceive. I fulfill what I promise. Remind yourself of this constantly, that worry and anxiety may not seep into your soul. I personally put an end to your suffering. The season for joy has arrived. Beautiful moments await you. Do not be afraid, dear child. Do not weep in despair. Believe in me, the one who calls you today. I hear your plea. I sense the steady beat of your humble heart. Your prayer echoes before my throne, opening the gates of grace. I pour out my favor upon you. My presence remains with those whose hearts are simple, with those who seek me earnestly, with those who call on my name in sincere faith. Never doubt my power or my loyalty. I will not leave you alone. I will never forget you. Since I endured the cross and shed my blood for your sake, why would I abandon you now? I am there when enemies rise up, when troubles strike, when you feel weak, distressed, or ill. In every circumstance, I am by your side. I repeat this because I want you to remember it always. I yearn for you to come to me daily, to keep my words in mind. I hold the strength to free you, and every day I remind you of this truth so that your faith may grow. Let your head rest in peace at night, free from any torment, and greet the morning with confidence, trusting that my promise cannot be broken. I do not lie. I love you forever. I will bless you forever. This is how it was, how it is, how it shall be. Tell me now that you believe. Let me hear that resilient tone in your voice, that vibrant joy in your words. I see your life, your future, and I understand it clearly. You have no reason to fear. Take my hand. Listen to me early each morning. Embrace my word and follow it faithfully, and you will flourish. Whenever you face challenging situations, When you must make significant decisions, come and talk with me. Here in my presence, you will be released from anxiety. Your heart will settle into peace, and your mind will find calm. I repeat, do not fear. Do not make impulsive choices when you are angry or upset. Do not speak rashly when you are unsettled. Do not respond to provocation by lifting your hand in aggression. The enemy will attempt to push you into dreadful mistakes that will bring heavy consequences. They might weigh on your spirit and drain your will to press forward. Listen closely to these words. Yes, you who sense that my message is meant for you, treasure what I say. Return here to listen again and again, for my voice is directed at your spirit, because I want what is best for you. You must resolve once and for all to rely on me, wholeheartedly, seeking my direction in the scriptures day by day. You will see that I speak to you in such a genuine way that you will discover my guidance even in the tiniest details. I want you to climb out of that pit of distress. I want to remove the sadness in your heart. I do not want your emotions spinning out of control whenever someone reminds you of your past, nor do I want you to sink into despair when people judge you for failures and sins that I have already forgiven. Ask yourself now, for whom will you live? Will you give me the rightful place at the center of your life? Or will you keep listening to the voices of those who do not know me, who do not truly desire good things for you? I will give you strength, so you no longer depend on people's approval. You will step toward your blessing with determination, without looking for anyone else's validation. You will not be troubled by the slander that drips from their tongues. Seek me, talk to me, ask me, request from me what your heart needs, and I will show you my love in ways beyond your imagination. Let me have that chance. From now on, you will not fear anything or anyone. You will witness how my Holy Spirit shakes your life with supernatural power. Place your trust in me, and all will turn out well. You are waiting for good news, and soon it will arrive. My power is revealed to those who believe me with humility and honesty. Miracles occur when you surrender your heart, when you yield your faith entirely to me, refusing to let your mind or your lips voice doubts that weaken you with confusion. Speak my word boldly. Declare, I can do all things through the one who gives me strength, and I will never be defeated. Let that sacred truth fill your chest, remain there always, and remind you of my promises whenever a new struggle approaches. Pay attention when you come to me in the morning. Listen with all your heart. I want your well-being, and I have set aside a future of peace and prosperity for you. My desire is that your family be freed from destructive emotions, that there be no quarrels or division in your home. There are so many wonderful things I can do in your tender spirit. I want you to remain innocent and pure, trusting me always. You will witness with your own eyes how your enemies and false friends stumble before you, even those who mock you with arrogance. They may boast in their supposed wisdom, but their plans fail day after day. Some pride themselves on intelligence, yet they win no real respect. Others try to appear wealthy and secure, but inwardly they are trapped in a deep, dark pit, lacking spiritual hope. All they can do is resent and envy. Know that my favor is upon you, but there will be opposition as well, since not everyone sees my light. Nevertheless, do not be afraid. Some will brag about what they do not possess. They project an image of perfection, even though they are entangled in sin. You are my child, and there is nothing and no one who can overpower you, for I am the one who defends you. You are never alone. You are not trusting in an imaginary God. I am real, mighty, and majestic. My love is genuine, and I have shown what I can accomplish. Do not be sad. Do not weep or yield to depression because of threats and lies. I am with you. I will shield you from harm, from danger, from poverty, from death, from sickness. Take my word and accept my blessing. Speak to me of your trust, for I love you. Come closer if your heart is heavy. Unload everything you feel inside, and I will transform those emotions in my hands. Sadness will be turned to joy, remorse to serenity, guilt to hope. That heaviness that scratches your mind, coaxing you to hear voices from the past, will be broken forever. I am the omnipotent Lord, who has called you beloved. Because you follow me faithfully, you deserve the freedom I long to give you. You must break loose today from every mental torment. Through the power of my precious sacrifice, let my voice bring healing from head to toe. Right where you are, stand up. Pick up the dreams you left forgotten and walk forward. Let me guide you onto the path that leads to the summit of the mountain where your victory awaits. The renewed feelings I plant in your heart are sealed by my spirit. The blessing I set before you is genuine, and you receive it if you trust in my timeless word. You are not making a mistake by opening your heart to your heavenly parent who loves you immeasurably. This is no illusion. Mighty supernatural miracles will unfold for all who listen to me. For those who dare to believe with humility and devotion, who honor my word, admit their failures, let go of darkness and walk resolutely without looking back. I love you, my daughter, my son. I want to mend you, to sever every chain that has bound you. I'm knocking down every curse and every deception that once tricked you into imagining there might be a power greater than mine. Nonsense. Creation itself trembles when it hears my voice. All evil collapses in defeat. It cannot remain upright in the radiance of my glory revealed. There is no creature, earthly or spiritual, that can harm you now. You are no longer alone. My arms surround you, my purity covers you, and the might of my sacrifice shields you day and night. No more grief, no more affliction, no more tears of anguish. Receive my joy, that delight I offer you in this instant. Confess that you feel it. Declare your faith. Bow to the ground if you wish, and give thanks for the wonders about to unfold. I must tell you, you are on the brink of a great arrival. Your waiting is almost finished. The goal, the desire, the blessing you have prayed for is becoming reality at this very moment. Prepare your heart, because the joy will be overwhelming, and you might believe you are unworthy of the magnitude of what I want to grant you. I speak again to your inner being. I speak gently, patiently, tenderly, asking you to renew your thoughts. I understand you cannot do it alone. Rely on me to help, yet you must stand in faith. Reach for my word. Begin reading daily. Seek out friends who boost your faith, who speak encouragement, who help you grow. I am close to your heart. Right there, next to your bed, you can kneel each morning, or simply close your eyes wherever you are, sitting in your room or strolling outside. Look at the sky, feel the breeze, let it remind you of my presence. Speak plainly to me. Tell me how you feel, what you think, the reasons you have for gratitude, the people who enrich your life. Write down passages from my word. Keep them before your eyes. In short verses you can memorize easily. Not so you can repeat them mindlessly, but so you can meditate on them and let the message sink deeply. Let it shape your soul with the knowledge of my love and power, so you can grow in faith, fully convinced that I love you, that I long to shower blessings on you and your family, according to my perfect plan. The day has arrived for you to receive what you have yearned for. No more tears of suffering, no more enduring anxiety, no lack in your household. Peace and abundance will fill every part of your life. I want to make a covenant with you. I want you to come and listen to me each morning, to welcome these words into your heart. They will bestow balance and harmony on your thoughts, renewing your way of perceiving. From this moment on, anticipate my visit in your home. Before this year is out, I will saturate you and your family with unity, with love, with tenderness, and with true happiness. I love you. Tell me you believe. The heavier your trials, the greater your triumphs will be. Every bit of suffering, all the pain you have pushed through, will not be wasted. That is why I bring you these words, so that you do not give in to weariness. These hardships are approaching their end. The blessing you have so long awaited is ready to flow into your life. I have carried you up to this point, protecting you all along, and you have never fought alone. My promise is about to be revealed. Every encouraging word, every promise of strength will be fulfilled in your life. You must not surrender now, because you stand on the edge of triumph. Those problems that drain your energy are about to vanish. Lack will be replaced by provision. Illness is being healed. Beyond the tough wall of conflict awaits a breathtaking surprise that will make you jump for joy. Not only you, but others will rejoice alongside you. Many broken relationships will be restored. Families will hold hands together, celebrating as they see how I have intervened. Perseverance in prayer is key. I want you to eliminate distractions that lead you away from my presence, any voice or circumstance that makes you doubt my word or forget your worth and the mission I have for you. Distance yourself from those who try to convince you that trusting in me is pointless. Some may smile to gain your favor, but their intentions are not pure. My words never deceive. I caution you now, so you do not blindly believe everything people tell you. Your life is precious. Let me repeat it 1,000 times. You have not been discarded. In fact, my love grows stronger each day for you, and there are still so many blessings I wish to give. Whatever difficulty you are facing today will be resolved soon. All that is harmful will pass away. You must remain steadfast in faith. Your family will be united and overflowing with love again. I will restore everything you have lost. I will make it plainly evident that my favor rests on you, so that all those who once mocked your faith realize that your Father in heaven is real and loves you without limit. In your distress I respond. In your danger I shield you. In your need I grant help. I have established my support for you now and always, for you, your family, and every generation that follows. Fear not, for I am with you, beloved child. I am the best remedy for all your pain, both the physical wounds that pierce your body and the emotional ones that cut into your heart. Give me your faith, your honesty, your willingness to obey, your perseverance, your determined spirit to keep believing my promises. Pay attention to what I ask of you. Have faith, follow me, and persist with patience. Do not worry about tomorrow. I say it again. Your part is to persevere, to obey, to surrender everything into my hands. I am your Father and your God. The time I grant you each day is not meant for you to spend it worrying. When you choose not to trust me and you let anxiety take hold, you reject the tenderness I freely offer, filling your soul with sorrow and sickness. I do understand that you grow tired, uncertain of what to do. Yet I stand beside you to remind you that I have not come to condemn you, but also that I am your friend. I am preparing for you a table of blessings right before those who oppose you. I will raise you in front of your family and friends, bringing you into places you have never seen. Many people will hear about me through your testimony. You are entering a new season of miracles and extraordinary happenings. You will see wonders unfold, not only for you, but for your loved ones as well. Prepare for this new life that is emerging. Accept each blessing that arrives with humility and self-control, remembering who it is that bestows them. Give me part of your day. Search for my face, open your spirit, and get ready for genuine joy. I love you. Tell me you believe that with all your heart. Come to me. Take my hand. Immerse yourself in my presence. Fill your mind with my word. Offer me what I desire from you today. A humble heart, eyes that seek my will, feet that walk in my ways. I will show you that the blessings you have longed for are not far away. Your soul will rejoice to find how near your freedom lies. You will see that some of the things you weep over are not truly necessary, because you have me by your side. I will take care of you and your family, and soon you will feel the gentle touch of my love. I want to guide you along a peaceful path. I want to lift that weight of anxiety off your back that awful grip of fear that sometimes consumes you. You will not be afraid anymore. Your mind will no longer be tormented by painful thoughts. Your spirit will no longer be haunted by memories that creep in at night, stealing your desire to press on. I will work miracles in your life. My will becomes real in you. My word never comes back empty, and I speak it over you now to bring change and transformation. Open your eyes to a new dawn. Open your arms to the mighty wonders you will soon behold. Take my hand firmly when you walk through the valley of loneliness. Shout to your accusers that you do not walk by yourself. Your Heavenly Father steps along with you. Come, I am waiting for you. Do not hesitate if you feel that now is the time to start afresh. Begin again with me. Walk with me, and you will be filled with gladness. You will know true delight, forever enjoying my love. Whisper it to me. Write it down. Shout it out. If you want the world to know that you love me too. Yes, my child, you can share this same hope with anyone dear to you who needs to hear my words of life. Together, let us keep spreading blessings to others so that they also believe and find rest for their souls. You are part of my plan. When you open your mouth to encourage others, to say that I am faithful, you shine like a beacon of light in a place that can feel so dark. You plant seeds of faith that I will water, bringing forth a harvest of salvation. Keep trusting that my power can break every chain. Keep hoping in my ability to turn every struggle around. Keep clinging to my heart, for I will hold you securely. I want you to remember that I see every tear and every smile. When you celebrate, my joy increases. When you mourn, my heart aches. There is nothing about you that escapes my attention. I know the moments when your faith trembles. I know when you are tempted to give up. But I am the one who whispers, telling you to rise up again. Each time you face uncertainty, let me be your anchor. Let my promises sink deep into your soul, so that when the storm rages, you remain unshakable. I designed you for more than defeat. I created you with the capacity to overcome, using my strength rather than your own. There will be times you feel too weak to stand, but that is when I carry you in my loving arms. I delight in watching you become bolder, standing firm in the face of adversity, proclaiming that I am by your side. As you do, you will see how fear loses its grip. You will realize that no threat can overshadow my protection. Even when obstacles come crashing down like thunder, if you keep your eyes on me, you will find stillness in the midst of chaos. You might see the swirl of trials, but your heart will remain secure because you trust the one who holds the stars and every breath of life. I want you to know that you were not born to drift without direction. I placed a divine calling upon you. I see your potential fully. There is no flaw or limitation in you that I cannot transform and use for good. Embrace the fact that you are a vessel of my love, a messenger of grace, a signpost pointing others to hope. Your purpose extends beyond the boundaries of your own existence. When you share that hope, you do so not in your own power, but in mine. I supply the words you need at just the right moment. I soften hearts that have turned cold. I set up divine appointments so that when you speak, the soil of someone's soul is ready for the seed you bring. Never think you are too small or too broken to make a difference. Look at the countless heroes of faith who walked the earth with imperfections. I chose them not because they were flawless, but because they were willing to say yes to me. Their weaknesses became the stage on which my glory could shine. Similarly, your shortcomings become platforms for my strength. Your wounds become conduits of healing for others, as I turn your pain into compassion, your setbacks into wisdom. Do not underestimate what I can do through your surrender. When you struggle with negative thoughts, accusations that you have failed too many times, or that you are not good enough, silence them with my truth. I have redeemed you fully. I have covered every error and paid for your every sin. The redemption I provided is final. It is not partial or temporary. This means your past no longer defines you. Let go of regrets. Let go of the heavy burden of shame. Stand upright in the dignity of a forgiven soul, knowing that I look upon you with eyes of grace. There may be moments when you see others flourish, and you wonder why your own blessings seem delayed. Do not envy them. Each of my children walks a path uniquely prepared for them. The season of harvest will come to you when it most perfectly aligns with my plan. If you rush my timing, you risk immature fruit. Trust me in the process of growth, so that when your blessings come, they arrive with the depth and richness that only patience can produce. In the waiting, I refine your perspective. I cultivate gratitude. I strengthen your character, so you can contain the blessings I pour out without being overwhelmed. I also want you to understand that true wealth is measured by more than material possessions. I can open 1,000 doors of provision if I choose, but I am most interested in shaping a heart that treasures my presence above all else. If you place your fulfillment in money or status, your spirit will remain restless. True joy comes from intimacy with me, from abiding in my presence. As you dwell with me, you learn to handle blessings responsibly, to share generously, and to store your treasure in heavenly places where nothing can destroy it. Keep seeking unity in your home. When family relationships strain, be the first to forgive and the first to reach out. Let my love flow through you as you speak words of peace instead of anger. If you see tension building, invite me into that situation. I can soften hearts, calm tempers, and bring people together again. Even when it seems hopeless, I can restore what was broken and rebuild what was torn down. I take joy in knitting people together with bonds of genuine respect and kindness. You may wonder how I can be so patient with all the chaos in the world. My beloved one, I see far beyond your human vision. I hold eternity in my hand, and I never abandon my intentions for redemption. I care for you personally, just as I care for every living soul. My heart is moved by your pain, and I am at work in ways you do not see. There is coming a day when every tear will be wiped away, and there will be no more fear or sorrow. Until that day, you are my ambassador on this earth, showing others that love is stronger than hate, that forgiveness triumphs over resentment, that hope can conquer despair. When you face confusion about your next steps, pause and ask me for clarity. Do not let the urgency of the world hurry you into decisions I have not confirmed. Listen for the gentle nudge of my spirit. Sometimes I will answer quickly, other times I will ask you to wait, so your trust can deepen. Keep your heart open to my instructions, for I speak through my word, through the quiet voice within, through people who walk with me. I speak through circumstances, timing, and even through unexpected events. If you remain close to me, you will learn to recognize the pattern of my leading. Never forget that I rejoice over you with delight. Even when you sleep, my care does not cease. I do not slumber or close my eyes to your needs. I watch over you, sending my protective presence to surround your home. Each morning, I greet you with new mercies, new opportunities to grow, to love, and to shine. Let each sunrise be a reminder of my faithfulness. Let each breath be a reason to give thanks. Let each moment be an invitation to dwell in my embrace. You do not have to do anything spectacular to make me love you more. I already love you with an everlasting love that transcends any performance. Rest in that assurance. If you ever find your faith shaken by tragedy, remember that I am not the source of evil. I remain the giver of life and love. The brokenness in this world stems from many places: human choices, the influence of darkness, the reality of mortality. Yet my light always shines brighter than the shadows. Even in heartbreak, if you turn to me, I can bring comfort. I can birth purpose from your pain, giving you the strength to help others who endure similar sorrows. Do not hesitate to bring me your questions, your tears, or your anger. I am not offended by your honesty. I prefer the raw sincerity of your heart to any pretense. Speak freely with me, and let me wrap you in compassion as you process your hurts. I designed you not just to survive, but to flourish. My plan is for you to stand tall, mindful of my presence every day. Invite me into the ordinary tasks of your life, your work, your meals, your errands. Let me share those moments with you. You will discover a deeper joy, a sense of purpose, in even the smallest actions. You will realize that holiness can be found in the simplicity of daily life, when done with love and gratitude. As you cultivate this awareness, you will become a beacon of peace to others, a living witness of my grace at work. You might feel unqualified to speak about me to others, but I simply ask you to share what I have done in your heart. You do not need fancy words or perfection. Just tell them about my faithfulness, how I lifted you from darkness, how I calmed your fears. Your genuine testimony can soften the hardest heart more than any elaborate speech. Trust me to guide you in the right time, to the right people. My love is searching for every soul that wanders. When you yield yourself to my prompting, I can use your voice to reach them. Remember, the results are in my hands, not yours. You sow seeds, I water them, and growth happens under my care. I want to remind you to take care of yourself as well. Rest, eat well, and keep your body healthy, for you are precious to me. I created your body as a temple where my spirit can dwell. Treat it with honor, nurturing it so that you have the energy to serve and celebrate life. When worry or stress builds up, run into my arms. Let my presence restore your soul. Life can be demanding, but if you abide in me, you will learn the rhythms of grace. Times of work and times of rest, times of giving and times of receiving from my hand. If you find yourself battling old habits or addictions, do not lose hope. My power is available to break every chain, but I also ask for your cooperation. Choose each day to reject what harms you and embrace what heals you. Surround yourself with companions who encourage you on the right path. Saturate your mind with my promises, for they are potent weapons in the spiritual conflict you face. Whenever temptation returns, turn your eyes to me immediately. Call out for help, and I will strengthen you. Over time, you will see that my grace transforms you from within, giving you a holy resilience you never thought possible. I know you sometimes blame yourself for not having stronger faith or for stumbling when you should have stood firm. Let go of that self-condemnation. Each person's faith journey is unique. Even my closest followers throughout history had times of weakness. The measure of true faith is not never stumbling, but always getting back up and returning to me. Every challenge can refine your trust in me. Faith grows through trials, like a muscle that must be exercised to become stronger. You will emerge from these moments more convinced of my reliability, more certain of my unfailing love. When people mock you for your beliefs, treat them with compassion, not anger. Understand that they do not see what you see. Their hearts may be wounded or closed. Pray for them, trusting that my grace can reach even those who scoff. Do not be ashamed of the gospel or of my name. Shine your light boldly. Love extravagantly. Let me deal with the hearts of those who resist. In your patience, in your quiet confidence, in your consistent kindness, they may eventually witness the reality of my spirit working in you. I see your aspirations to succeed in your studies, your career, your projects, your relationships. Invite me to be the center of these endeavors. Ask me for guidance on how to use your talents. Work with integrity, as if you are working for me, not merely for human approval. Let your motivation be love, not just ambition. I have placed creativity in you so that you can reflect my own creative nature. Use that spark to inspire and beautify the world around you. Do not be discouraged by critics. Persevere in the gifts I have given, dedicating them back to me for my glory and the good of others. I assure you, no disappointment is final. No door shut by the world can thwart the ultimate door I open for you. I am the one who truly promotes and exalts. Be faithful with whatever you have now, your current job, your family life, your friendships, so that when I open a larger opportunity, you will have the character to handle it well. Remember that success without me at the center can turn hollow. True greatness is measured by how well you love, how faithfully you serve, and how close you remain to my heart. Sometimes you feel restless, longing for change, sensing that you were meant for more. Yes, you were. Yet the path to that destiny is paved with daily faithfulness, with small acts of obedience that add up over time. Even if you do not see spectacular results immediately, continue to do what is right, continue to show mercy, continue to pray for direction. In due time, breakthroughs will happen. What you sow in tears, you will reap in joy. That is a promise, because I see every seed you plant and every tear you cry. Trust my timing. Even when you cannot sense my hand at work, I am orchestrating circumstances in ways you do not perceive. That person you met randomly may be a key to unlocking a future door. That missed opportunity may be the very thing that saved you from a harmful path. That delay you found so frustrating might have positioned you perfectly for a better outcome. I can weave every detail into a tapestry of goodness. No difficulty is wasted when it is surrendered to my plan. I also long to heal your heart from emotional wounds. Some run deep from betrayals or losses that still haunt you. Let me enter those broken places. Forgiveness does not minimize the wrongdoing, but it frees you from the chain of bitterness. If you harbor anger or resentment, it poisons your spirit. By releasing it to me, you open yourself to healing. You may not forget the pain, but you will find that it no longer controls you. I can bring growth and understanding, even out of the darkest chapters in your life. Nothing is beyond redemption. If you ever think you must present yourself as flawless, let that pressure go. I know every corner of your heart, your joys, your fears, your failures. I already see it all, yet I love you completely. I want authenticity, not a performance. Bring me your struggles so we can walk through them together. Your weaknesses are not a barrier to my love. They are an invitation to draw closer. My grace is made perfect in your weakness, for then you learn to rely on my strength rather than your own. This is how you develop a deeper relationship with me, where trust is built on the bedrock of unconditional love. I long to remind you that you are never powerless. You may feel powerless at times, but my spirit dwells in you, granting authority over darkness. When despair encroaches, speak my promises out loud. Rebuke the negative voices. Proclaim the life I have given you. Praise me even when your heart feels heavy. Worship is a powerful weapon against discouragement. It shifts your focus from your limitations to my limitless greatness. It reminds your soul that I am greater than any threat or obstacle. Remember to celebrate small victories. Every step forward is worth recognizing, no matter how modest. When you overcome an old fear, rejoice. When you resist a harmful habit for a day, celebrate. When you speak a kind word instead of an angry one, take note. Such moments prove that I am working in you. Gradual progress is still progress. Over time, these seemingly minor wins add up to significant transformation. You may not see it clearly day by day, but if you look back, you will realize how far you have come with my help. Keep your eyes on heaven, but do not neglect the present. This life is a journey of learning to love, to grow, and to be my hands and feet in a hurting world. I want you to experience the blessings of healthy relationships, purposeful work, and fulfilled dreams. Yet always remember that this world is not your final home. Use your earthly blessings to glorify me and to care for others. By doing so, you store up treasures in my eternal kingdom, where moth and rust cannot destroy, and thieves cannot break in and steal. Know that I watch over your loved ones too. Entrust them to me. You cannot solve all their problems or fix all their pains, but I can. Pray for them without ceasing, especially if they seem far from me. I can touch their hearts in surprising ways. Show them compassion and patience. Let them see your genuine joy and faith, which might be the spark that draws them to seek the source of your peace. Remember that no one is beyond the reach of my grace. There will be times you question why certain prayers seem unanswered. Understand that I know what is best, even when it contradicts what you presently desire. Sometimes my answer is not yet, or not in the way you expect. Trust that I always act out of love, for your long-term good, for the development of your character, and for the fulfillment of my purposes in your life. If you could see the panorama of eternity the way I do, you would grasp that my delays and detours serve to refine you, to strengthen you, and to position you exactly where you must be. Embrace humility, for pride can be a snare, deceiving you into believing you can handle life without me. Pride isolates, while humility opens your heart to receive wisdom, guidance, and correction. When you stumble, let it remind you of your need for my grace. Seek forgiveness quickly, both from me and from others you may have hurt. Healing flows where humility abounds. Do not allow your mistakes to define you. Instead, learn from them and move forward under my mercy, grateful for another chance to grow. Be patient with yourself as you learn to listen for my voice more clearly. Sometimes you may doubt whether an insight is from me or from your own thoughts. Test it against my word and my character. Does it align with love, righteousness, kindness, and truth? Does it bring peace rather than confusion? Over time, you will develop a more attuned spiritual ear, recognizing how I speak uniquely to you. The more you immerse yourself in my written promises, the easier it becomes to discern what aligns with my heart. I take delight in your earnest desire to please me. Even if you fall short, if your heart is to love me and love others, I see that longing and I honor it. I am a tender father, not a harsh taskmaster. I do set high standards, but I also give you my spirit to empower you. I do not demand more than you can handle with my help. Trust that I will not leave you to struggle alone, nor will I crush you under impossible rules. My commandments are for your own good, guiding you into a life of genuine freedom and joy. Think of how a gardener prunes the branches of a plant, cutting away parts so that healthier growth may occur. I do the same with your life, removing what hinders you. This process can be painful because it sometimes means letting go of old habits, relationships, or routines that feel comfortable, yet keep you from your fullest potential. But as you trust me, you will see fresh blossoms and more abundant fruit. You will realize that every pruning was an act of love, shaping you into the best version of yourself. Remember, my child, that I celebrate every time you approach me in prayer. You do not come as a beggar, but as a beloved child with full access to my throne of grace. Ask boldly for whatever you need. Believe that I hear and that I care. I will answer in the wisest, most loving way, at the most perfect moment. If the path to that answer seems winding, do not lose hope. Keep walking by faith, not by sight. Let my presence be enough in every season, for I am truly all you need. In me, you find rest for your soul. You may question at times if your life truly matters. Let me reassure you that every life I create is deeply precious. Your existence has eternal significance. Even if you impact only a few lives, that impact can carry on through generations, far beyond your direct awareness. One act of kindness might inspire someone else to do the same, creating a ripple of compassion. One honest conversation might rescue a person from despair, shaping a whole legacy. You see only a small fraction of how I use your love, but it resonates throughout time. Do not fear aging or the passage of years. Each season of life carries its unique beauty and lessons. I am with you in your youth, your adulthood, and your elder years. My love does not diminish with time. If anything, your testimony grows richer with experience. Young ones look up to you for guidance and stability. You have a wealth of wisdom to share, so pass it on generously. Understand that no matter your age, I can still open new opportunities and fill your days with purpose. Release any lingering regrets. Perhaps you think you should have come to me sooner, or that you should have raised your children differently, or that you missed certain career paths. Let me show you that I can redeem all that is placed in my hands. Your regrets can become testimonies of grace if you allow me to rewrite your story. Even if consequences remain, I can grant you strength to walk through them, and I can bring streams of hope into what seemed like a desert. You are never beyond the reach of my restorative power. Embrace community with fellow believers who love me. Fellowship is a gift, though it can be messy at times. People are imperfect, and misunderstandings happen. But I designed you to walk together, supporting one another, praying for each other, learning and growing in unity. Where 2 or 3 gather in my name, I am there in a special way. You do not need to do life in isolation. Seek out a place where my word is cherished, where my spirit is welcomed, and where genuine love is shared among my children. Serve there, bring your gifts, and receive from others as well. When difficulties arise within that community, strive for reconciliation. Be patient and humble in conflict. Speak truth in love, and seek to understand before insisting on being understood. Forgive quickly. Bear with one another's weaknesses. Reflect my grace in how you handle offenses. In doing so, you create an environment where my healing presence flows freely, drawing many hearts toward wholeness. Remember, unity among my children is a powerful testimony to the world, showing that my love transcends human differences. I am well aware that sometimes the pressures of everyday life leave you worn out. In those moments, draw near to me. Let my spirit refresh you from the inside out. Simple practices, like quiet prayer, heartfelt worship reading my words, can rekindle your strength more effectively than you imagine. You do not have to plan an elaborate ritual. Just come to me as you are, open and willing. Even a few minutes of sincere communion can restore your perspective and refill your emotional reserves. Look around you with eyes of gratitude. Notice my fingerprints on creation, the beauty of nature, the miracle of life, the kindness in others, the spark of hope that refuses to die. Even in the darkest places, my light can be found. Gratitude safeguards your heart against bitterness and resentment. It reminds you that you are surrounded by blessings. Each day, try to name reasons you are thankful. Over time, this practice rewires your mind to focus on my goodness instead of dwelling on problems. Know that I see your private tears, the ones you do not show anyone. I am near to the brokenhearted. When you feel alone in your struggles, remember that you have my undivided attention. I do not dismiss any aspect of your pain. Rest in my arms. Let your tears flow if they must. Then let me speak words of comfort, words that lift you above your sorrow. I am big enough to handle your heartbreak, and I promise that joy awaits you. Perhaps not immediately, but in ways that will ultimately surpass your hopes. If you carry guilt over past decisions, come to me for absolution. I do not want you dragging those chains any longer. My sacrifice was enough to blot out every offense. There is no condemnation for those who are in me, for I have paid your debt in full. Once you repent, I want you to walk in freedom. Embrace the forgiveness I offer, and let it shape how you view yourself and how you treat others. A forgiven person can forgive. A person who has received mercy can extend mercy. This is how my kingdom grows on earth, through love multiplied. On days when you are uncertain about your identity, remember who I say you are. You are my beloved child, redeemed and chosen. You are a light in the darkness, a city on a hill. You are part of a royal priesthood, set apart to declare my goodness. You are not defined by your past, by your feelings, or by the labels the world may give you. You are defined by my claim on your life. I call you blessed. I call you friend. I call you mine. Never forget that your worth rests in my love, not in what others think or in what circumstances say. Let me encourage you to dream again. If you have shelved certain hopes due to disappointment or fear, bring them to me. Ask me to revive the dreams that align with my heart. Let us co-create a vision for your future that encompasses both your passions and my purposes. No dream is too big if it is aligned with my will, nor is any detail too small for my care. Trust me to open doors and to give you the wisdom to walk through them. If I place a desire in your heart, I also provide the means to bring it to fruition in due time. Do not be afraid of testing. Testing reveals the authenticity of your faith, just as fire refines gold. When you encounter trials, instead of wondering why, ask me what I want you to learn or how I want you to grow. Trials can deepen your dependency on me, teaching you endurance and producing a character that glorifies me. Rejoice, not because you enjoy pain, but because you trust that I am at work, molding you into a vessel of honor. Stand firm in spiritual battles. Clothe yourself with my truth, my righteousness, my peace, my salvation. Hold on to faith as a shield and wield my word with confidence. The enemy attempts to sow doubt, to stir division, to lure you into destructive patterns. Resist by standing on my promises. Remember that victory is already assured through my triumph. Resist condemnation, for you are covered by my righteousness. Resist fear, for I have given you a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. When you see miracles or receive answers to prayer, do not forget to return with thanksgiving. Celebrate my intervention in your life, no matter how small it seems. This gratitude honors me and keeps your heart soft. It also builds your faith, reminding you that if I was faithful before, I will be faithful again. When you testify to others about what I have done, you encourage their hearts to believe as well. Testimonies become seeds of hope that can grow into new miracles. Be cautious of temptation, masquerading as harmless. Sometimes sin appears attractive, offering a shortcut to satisfaction. Yet it leads to emptiness and separation from my best for you. If you sense a warning in your spirit, heed it. My spirit is prompting you for your protection. I have not called you to a life of strict misery, but to genuine joy. Sin cannot bring that joy, it only erodes it. True freedom comes when you walk in alignment with my holiness, free from regret and shame. Remember that my love is consistent. It does not spike and dip based on your performance. You cannot earn more of my love by being perfect, nor can you lose it by failing. You are forever held in my affectionate embrace. Knowing this should inspire you to strive for goodness, not out of fear, but out of gratitude and devotion. Let my love motivate you, for love is the greatest power in the universe. It lifts you above the limitations of your weaknesses and merges your heart with mine. If ever you are tempted to isolate yourself, believing you must face your struggles alone, push away that lie. I have designed you for fellowship. Seek out trusted friends, mentors, or counselors. Let them pray with you, support you, and speak life into you. A burden shared becomes lighter, and my presence often flows through caring relationships. Humbly accept help when it is offered, and extend the same kindness to others when you are strong enough to do so. Never let condemnation settle in your heart if you see others who seem more advanced in faith or more outwardly blessed. Each of my children runs a unique race at a unique pace. Some are in a season of reaping, others in a season of sowing. Some are public examples of my glory, others are quietly growing in the hidden places. Rejoice in their successes, and trust that I have a carefully orchestrated plan for you. Comparison is a thief that robs you of joy. Instead, keep your eyes fixed on me and the path I have for you. Lean into the joy of my presence. Let times of worship be a refuge, a place where you forget your worries and simply adore me. In pure worship, your spirit is refreshed. You remember that I am far greater than any trouble. Your anxieties shrink before my majesty. In those moments, you glimpse eternity, where my glory fills every corner. Carry that sense of wonder back into your daily life. Let it color your interactions with others. Let it shape how you handle disappointment or inconvenience. I urge you to remain steadfast in hope. There will be days when you feel you have taken a step backward, or when darkness seems overwhelming. Even if you cannot see the light, I am still there. Let your hope anchor you in storms. Recall my faithfulness, my promises, my unwavering affection. Speak them over your soul. Refuse to give in to despair. Hope is not wishful thinking. It is the confident expectation that I will be true to my word. It is built upon my character, which never changes. Let this day mark a new chapter of closeness between us. Start each morning by inviting me into your plans, your thoughts, your aspirations. Conclude each evening by reflecting on my goodness, letting gratitude fill your last waking moments. This simple rhythm of beginning and ending with me fosters a deeper awareness that I am with you every moment in between. When you fail, run to me quickly instead of hiding. When you succeed, humbly honor me as the source of your ability. The world will present many distractions. Technology, busyness, trivial pursuits can dull your sensitivity to my voice. Set aside time to unplug, to rest in silence, to read my word without haste. Remember the value of solitude with me, where your soul can breathe and you can hear the gentle whispers of my spirit. Balance your obligations with time for reflection. Your productivity is not measured by frantic activity, but by how aligned you are with my plans. As you grow stronger, you will also encounter deeper challenges. But do not be alarmed. Greater challenges mean greater opportunities to see my power displayed. Like a child who gradually tackles more difficult tasks, your faith muscles will stretch. You will learn new facets of my nature, my creativity, my justice, my relentless kindness. Through each challenge, you will see that I am enough. In your weakness, you will find my strength, and your testimony will carry even more weight. Finally, cherish my promise. I am with you always. I hold you in my hand, and no force can snatch you away. My love surrounds you like a shield. I speak life over you now, life in abundance. I declare that you are loved beyond measure, guarded on every side, and destined for a glorious future. I call you by name. You are mine. Embrace this truth and let it fill every corner of your being. Remember it in times of joy, in times of sorrow, in times of doubt. I will never leave you or forsake you. I say to you yet again, I love you. Walk in that love. Breathe it in. Rest in it. Let your heart soak up every word I have spoken here. Keep them in a precious place, returning to them whenever you need reassurance. You are my beloved forever. You have my blessing, my favor, my protection, and my guidance. You are never alone. My voice will continue to speak peace to your spirit. May you find comfort and delight in this reality now and forever. I cherish you, my precious child. Live in joy and boldness, for I am your God, and you are dear to me. Amen.